Hey YouTubers, it's Nightwing here again to bring you my next retro review, as promised, Batman Returns. Sorry about the delay, but I do have a personal life and I am married, so sometimes things take time. Anyway, the next review, as I said before, is Batman Returns, based on the 1992 movie Batman Returns, starring Michael Keaton, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Danny DeVito. Wow, this game really brings me back. I did this review because I am a huge fan of Batman. He's one of probably my favorite characters in not only mythology, but the comic book world and just our culture today. He is just like an awesome symbol of what it is to be a hero and what it is to be a superhero. Even though he has no powers, he still gets the job done. He's a very real character, and I love what Michael Keaton did with the Batman character. I thought he sucked as Bruce Wayne, but I think he laid out the groundwork for Christian Bale to be a very good Batman. And I'm looking forward to The Dark Knight next year to see how Heath Ledger and Christian Bale do with how Nicholson and Keaton portrayed the Batman Joker thing. The controls in this game are very simple. Action button punches, throws people. The select button is used to cycle between your grappling hook and your batarang, and the action button and the jump button at the same time swing your cape around to do kind of like a quick attack to get yourself out of a fix. Bad aspect of this game. Now, as great as Batman is, it does have two faults that I think. One is it's a very short game. Like, you can play this game and beat it within, I want to say, maybe about an hour and a half, if that. It does have a lot of replay value, which I'll get into that later. Also, the cutscenes may have been revolutionary for Ninja Gaiden, but they're very annoying for Batman Returns because sometimes they look too snowy, or sometimes the snow can look like water effects. Oh, and my third and final thing is the boss battles against Catwoman and Penguin especially were very difficult unless you knew the tricks to beating them. Like here, I shouldn't have blocked, but oh well. Alright, good aspect of this game. What is not to like about being the Dark Knight? The detective, the lone dark superhero, Batman. What's not to enjoy about playing a Batman game that was actually very well done? Sure, it may be a clone of Final Fight, but everything that Final Fight didn't bring correctly to the table, Batman Returns for the Super Nintendo did. Everything from throwing thugs to punching thugs to throwing thugs into a huge group of people, throwing thugs through windows, throwing thugs together, punching, kicking, using your arsenal of bat weapons. Everything about this game got the character of Keaton's Batman down to the letter. It's almost like you feel like you're playing as the Keaton Batman, which is completely different than the Christian Bale one. But still, this game has so much replay value, even to this day. I replay this game at least twice a year. As I said before, it's not a very long game, so I hop it in my Super Nintendo and just replay it. I really wish that Nintendo would release this on the Wii, like around the time of The Dark Knight, or before that, preferably. Maybe when they do the Batman Season 5 or whatever on the WB, that would be pretty good. But I have my doubts about it, mainly because Keaton isn't Batman anymore, which I thought he did a great job. But one of the reasons I showed this montage so much is because I just loved throwing the thugs around. It was great. I gave this Batman game, which I consider to be the best Batman game, a 9 out of 10. I will talk to you all later. My next review will be the NES DuckTales. So this is Nightwing. I will see you guys later. Later, YouTube.
Punch!
I can't do that.